Today we're going to make a mug cake. A really simple cake. You need very simple ingredients which you may have in your cupboard already. And all you need is a microwave, so you don't even need to use the oven. These are the ingredients you'll need. So you'll need 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine. You need 1 egg. It can be free range, it can be not free range, it can be medium, large, it doesn't matter. You need 2 tablespoons of milk. Again, doesn't matter, just use whatever you got in the fridge. 3 tablespoons of caster sugar. Now I would recommend you do use caster sugar. You can use granulated sugar, but you won't get as a smoother cake. But you can use granulated sugar. Alternatively, you could also use some sweetener. So you could also use 3 tablespoons of sweetener as well. You use 4 tablespoons of self-raising flour. Or if you haven't got self-raising flour, you can use normal flour with some baking powder in it. But it's easier if you do use self-raising flour. And then you need a pinch of salt. I put optional vanilla extract, which you can put in there if you want, or if you've got it. Or you can use any extract to flavour the cake, whichever you want. Alternatively, if you've got a lemon left around or something like that, you can squeeze a bit of lemon juice in it just to add a bit more flavour to the cake. Okay, before we start cooking, to make sure we wash our hands so they're nice and clean. Use soap, use liquid soap, whatever you want. Just make sure you do it for 20 seconds. So your hands are all clean and ready to cook. Now our hands are nice and clean, we'll get all our ingredients ready to use. So the first thing you want to do is get your butter and pop it in the microwave for a couple of seconds just to melt it. You really shouldn't need to put it in the microwave for long, just a few seconds. Just until it's nice and soft and ready to mix it. With our butter nicely melted, we can now add that to the cup, along with the 2 tablespoons of milk, the 3 tablespoons of sugar, and also the 4 tablespoons of flour. Now it doesn't matter what order you put those in, as long as they all get mixed together, that's the most important part. And now we need to put in our egg. So you can get a grown-up to help you if you want, or alternatively you can crack it into a separate pot before you put it into the mix. That way then, if you get any shell in there, it's easier to get out of here than out of here. So let's crack the egg. And to the egg you can add a little pinch of salt, and then put it in with the mix. Now, simplest task of all is mix it. Now this is fun. Really get your fork in and start to mix it well and stir it. Make sure it's all mixed together and try and avoid any lumps. So mix slowly to begin with, and then you can speed it up when you feel confident enough to do so. And again, you can get your parents to help you with this bit if you want. And there's no wrong way to mix something. You just get the fork in, get a spoon in, and keep mixing it until you get a mixture like that. And then your cake is ready to be cooked. Now this is the alternative step. Before you put it in the microwave, you can either add a little bit of vanilla extract or some lemon juice, but these are completely optional. You don't have to do that. It's only if you've got those in the cupboard. And now we'll microwave the cake. You want to put it in the centre of your microwave, and then set it on full power for 1 minute and 20 seconds. and what you'll notice is the cake will start to rise. Now don't worry if it rises over, because it will settle down and it won't overspill. Okay, so it will rise up, as all good cakes do, but there's nothing to worry about if you see it coming over the top of the mug. That's part of the fun. Then once it's baked, it will look like this. If you have a look, you get a nice fluffy cake all the way through, which you can get with a spoon or a fork, dig in and eat. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do some more, please let me know. I'll get through some basic cooking skills for the kids while they're off school.